Ah, magical.
So she's fine. She's nothing wrong. She's just mad.
That's silly.
Well, here we are. It's been open for like a couple years, but I finally made it to Black Spire Outpost, Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. It's about an hour wait, 70-minute wait for Rise of the Resistance, so I think we're not going to do that, at least not at this point. But for now, let's look at the land, and then, I don't know, maybe let's head over to Savi's workshop and build ourselves a lightsaber. So more of that wonderful theming we saw at the Star Wars Trading Outpost. Got an A-Wing, got an X-Wing. So I said in the Downtown Disney video that I thought those would look really cool when they're closed up. Yeah, they don't actually close up. Those pistons on, they don't actually move. They just have like burlap covers that go over the windows. So yeah, not quite as magical as I was hoping they would be, like closed up, but still, they're still very nice. Oh, it's Ray. Hey, Ray.
Hey, look, it's Ray. Look.
Now you know what they look like. On other planets in outer space, this is what a fire hydrant looks like. Now you know, should you ever space travel, that's what you need to look for. Trash cans look weirdly normal though. It's really kind of the culmination of a lifetime of childhood fantasies, actually being able to walk into a realized Star Wars world. Something that looks legitimately like it came out of one of the films. And we were coming in last night, we saw the backside of this structure, and it's very weird to see how it's got basically a whole building kind of coming out of the back of it, and there's like sections of rock. But from the front, you absolutely cannot tell that it's basically a series of very nicely built facades. It is super convincing from this angle. And of course, I mean, this is not a video that is breaking any ground. I mean, thousands of people have already done YouTube videos on Galaxy's Edge, but this is my first time here. So, you know, I mean, people have done scorching hot Mountain Dew too. It doesn't stop me from doing it. So we're still gonna check it all out. Looks like some sort of artisan's booth, metalworking or woodworking, a little bit of both maybe. In the middle of carving a porg, apparently. Like a loth cat back there. You know what this reminds me of? Those like bears you see at craft shows and sometimes at like the mall that like say Nana and Papa's on them. It looks like it's like one of those but made with like nicer wood. I'm guessing these here are kind of like the outer space version of Power Wheels. Just like little miniature cars and speeder bikes for kids to pretend that they are driving real speeder bikes and hover cars. You can get yourself some roasted beasts here. I'm not sure how you regulate the temperature exactly when you're using what appears to be a pod racer engine as your heat source, but I guess they've sort of worked it out somehow, huh? What's that? Is that an old Republic gunship up there? I think it might be. Or at least something of a very similar model. And over here, looks like we do have kind of the centerpiece of this town, and that is the most infamous smuggling ship in the galaxy, the Millennium Falcon. There it is, full size in all of its glory. the imaginings of a million children, probably millions of children, over the last like 5 decades. Well, 4+ decades. The Millennium Falcon, just in its full glory. And the standby time for that is 45 minutes, and then you yourself can go take a spin in it. One thing interesting about Galaxy's Edge is it's a very opposite of everything else on like Disney property, and that, you know, Disney stuff always looks like new and clean and fresh and like perfect, and here is very much, it looks aged and worn, like, you know, this settlement has been here for decades, maybe 100 years. People hodgepodging stuff together onto it. And it looks suitably aged. And I wonder if that means also that when leadership at Disney gets to a certain place, they will use that as an excuse to just not maintain it because it already looks like it's old and falling apart. So why bother changing that? Got some cold weather gear from Hoth, it looks like here. Got a scout helmet from Endor. Similar model to a Han Solo's blaster. Scout trooper helmets. Looks like a stormtrooper blaster maybe, or is that? No, that's it's not a bowcaster. That's a stormtrooper blaster, right?
Let's try this again. Present your identification.
You don't need to see my identification.
Not now, Susan. I don't need any trouble from you. Identification.
Acércate más acá.
Not your concern, citizen. Right. Then why are you here on Batuu? Activity will not escape notice. Resistance supporters will not escape this outpost. Affirmative.
Somebody over here either really doesn't like droids or likes them a disturbing amount. Because we have an R2 head, we have a probe droid, one of my personal favorites. We've got some old battle droids in there, or at least bits of them. Most of them, actually, those might be complete droids. Or at least as complete as can be, having apparently been shot in the face. And look, we're even torturing a gonk droid. That's pleasant. Here we have the unassuming outside of Savi's workshop. Obviously, there's a number of people today looking to complete their training and get their sabers. I can't speak any better today than I could yesterday. What else do we have over here? We have a little time to kill before our appointment. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, appear to have some sort of shop. Let's go check it out. Oh, this is the droid factory maybe, because we do have lots of droid parts up above. Oh, that is cool, the interrogation droid. Oh, that's pretty awesome. We may have to get one of those too. And here's people building themselves their own customized droids. And here we see some more standard and off-the-shelf droids. Yeah, this, we're not going to, at least not this time. I'm just not as impressed with the droid building as I am with, say, the lightsaber building. But there's lots of cool stuff still in here. Keychains and those 3D metal models. Oh, that Rex looks both pretty cool and impossible for these Rockbiter hands to ever actually put together. Ah, these are the droids that were in that box set at the Star Wars Trading Outpost. That guy especially seems pretty unique to me. Kind of Futurama vibes to him.
Yeah. Now that's I can reserve Vermont for you. Yeah, we're both that one.
Can get a little baby Sarlacc. You can worship with the Knights of Ren. You can even get yourself Chalice.
Oh, yeah.
So here's something I asked about in the Downtown Disney video, if there was an Imperial rank badge set to go along with the Rebel rank badges. And yes, there is. Also, you get an ID card. I wonder if you have one of these, if you can just show that to the First Order troopers out there and they'll leave you alone. Because it would show you to be a trooper yourself. I wonder if they have different voice clips they use if you actually show one of those IDs.
Maybe.
I don't know what he is, but he's definitely interesting. There's a stuffed Wampa up there. We have a stuffed Wampa and we have taxidermied Tauntauns, because I guess those are super hard to kill if they don't just fall over and die on their own, that is. We've got holocrons, although it seems that the Sith holocron is a little bit of a popular one. They don't seem to have those. They have plenty of Jedi ones. Here we have some options for Kyber crystals. There is what a Sarlacc exactly looks like. Now you know. This, of course, is a baby one, but there's the part we usually see. But it's like an iceberg. There's a lot more of it underground. If you look very closely, you might see a very tiny Boba Fett in there. Yep, there he goes. It exists in the galaxy. Seems to be here. And then here is the proprietor himself, I believe. Hard at work. Proprieting. He's being a few words. What is that a flash drive?
Oh, here they go. Oh, well. Maybe you guys can try it. Get it, but you can't.
These crowds are perfect cover for resistance fighters. No one is above suspicion.
Hi.
We'll need to see your identification, please. Please show your identification.
I don't have one.
This is active interrogation. And you want us to believe that's you? You can say that, but I don't have to believe it. Stay out of trouble. We'll be watching. And why will you be on the tube? What are you doing on the tube? Treasure, huh? Well, stay out of trouble.
Thank you so much.
We apologize, sir.
Okay,
I will be the cause of their destruction. How original. Enough. Leave now. The resistance star must be found and brought to me. Now move.
It appears we found who Lord Ren is looking for, hiding over here with us.
So let's go ahead and get your information. I'll go ahead and
There's a lot of people for the moment, okay? We're not going to be staying.
you guys can go right in here. It's going to be a pull on the gate.
Okay, thank you. So we have chosen our alignments. I have gone with protection and defense. My wife has gone with, what was it? Peace and freedom? No, that's a political group. Whatever the peaceful one is, that's what my wife chose. But I went with protection and defense, just so we had different pins mostly. And I didn't want to be like, you know, the power and control, and I didn't care for the nature one either. So we have our little credit chits to go and get our lightsabers built. So now it's just gotta wait our turn. I think it's interesting that we still have like actual like Mickey pin backs.
Yeah.
So there are Marvel pins you can get that don't have Mickey pin backs, but the ones you actually get on the planet of Batuu do.
One guy built a
These are exceedingly valuable. You don't understand unless you look at the price of these things. This little card, very valuable.
Look, you haven't seen like half my vlog. Please don't eating or drinking while inside the workshop. If you're an observer, please stay behind you for this bell's chimes. Please do not roam around the workshop. And if you're a builder, make sure those pins are clear and visible. Now the spread of the cards are ready. Let's go!
Behind the light.
So let's actually put our pin on. I have to take it out of the plastic. So let's do that.
Welcome to Salvage Workshop. First time I apologize, but you know, we had to rush you all in here. With first order being right outside our doors, we can't take any chances. We want to make sure that our operation here stays secret. Now that you're inside, you're safe, you're secure, relax. Let's take a look around if you like. Yeah, I know, it's not that impressive. Sometimes dark, stamps, dusty, junk everywhere, but this is everything to us. This is our passion. Let me introduce to you, we have Gabe, we have Eddie. My name is Andrew. We humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. Now, as Gatherers, we travel across the galaxy. Places like the Red Sands of Dathomir, the ancient ruins of Osis, or the haunted crypts of Moraban. Searching for relics that are rich in the galaxy's history, we bring the bad news of the workshop for all of you to enjoy. Because we know we need to preserve the past or to ensure a brighter future. However, here in Batuu, we are living in troubling times. The First Order arrived here about 2 weeks ago, and the Resistance, they're hiding out in the forest. Their accomplice has put the galaxy into a state of unbalance. But in these trying times, that's when legends step forward. Legends like Luke Skywalker. Woo! Yeah. I knew that man stepped forward. Her name is Rey. She just might be that spark of what we've all been waiting for. And just like her, just like Luke, all of you are here to answer a call. It's the call of this. The lightsaber. It is elegant, mysterious. Most of all, It is an instrument wielded by our noblest of heroes and our strongest of foes. Properly constructed, the lightsaber can forge the bond between the builder and the Force. We believe that each lightsaber is a work of art, no matter who built it, as it's a reflection of the builder. But the lightsaber is nothing. That's something small, but very powerful. The Kyber crystal. The Kyber crystal is the heart of your lightsaber. It focuses all the energy of the Force within, magnifying it into a blade. Therefore, the color you choose today will be the color of your blade. Now, although there are many crystals throughout the galaxy, through our travels, we managed to collect a few to choose from. And let me tell you, it's amusing. Let's start with some history with the blue. Once wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his young apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, and now Rey, our Sparkle. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Master Yoda, Ahsoka Tano, and Luke Skywalker himself. Violet. It is so rare, and so beautiful. It was only wielded by Master Mace Windu. The red. The crystal of power. Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Asajj Ventress, and now Kylo Ren. But we are not here to share their stories. We are here to begin all of yours. So, my fellow guys, I'm going to to you the section of Kyber crystals to choose from. In your mind, focus on the color of your blade and ask yourself what crystal calls to you. See, as gatherers, we believe that the crystal chooses its builder. Because when it comes to the Force, nothing happens by accident. Once you've chosen that crystal, please leave it on a small green dish in front of you just temporarily, as your crystals are not stable just yet. Now that you've chosen your crystals, we need to replace them. And that's of course inside your hills. So, you can pick up your speaker. Control sound of the wheel. They will also have rubbing interference to remain disintegrated when it's more. And the tail is complicated, so don't worry, I'll be your guide you every step of the way. Meet any assistance with my fellow guys for help. Before we get started though, we'll go over each piece together. So let's explore what we have. On the far left side of your tray is your chassis. This will house your Kyber crystal. Sections 1 and 2 are your grips, you'll choose your 2 favorites. Section 3 is your emitters for the top. Section 4 is your pommels for the bottom, and the Section 5 are 2 sets of activation crystals that help test those Kyber crystals. Alright. Now that you know more about our pieces, I have one question to ask. Are you ready to build?
Yes.
Alright, grab that chassis, and let's build it. So hold your chassis straight up just like this with the open end facing ceiling. In the center chamber there, in the upper part, just below those vents, is a spring-loaded plate to fill the fuel with your finger. Now take your Kyber crystal and use the pointed end of the Kyber crystal to push up on that spring-loaded plate. Guide your crystal into a standing position, point to point between the 2 plates. If the your crystal will stick into you briefly, and your chassis should light up the same color as your crystal. Trust me when I say this is the trickiest part of the entire process. You need
Match the indicators that are inside.
Your chassis does not resonate for you. Also, do you need help, sir?
One there, it's pushing a little.
Now to ensure your crystal doesn't here, give it a little outside, make sure it doesn't pop out. If it is here, move over to the far right side of your tray to section 5. Choose a matching set of activation plans. Section 5.
This one.
What about something?
Take a look on the inside. You'll notice that one has a square and the other has a blue rectangle. On the side of your chassis, you'll notice the same red square and blue rectangle. All you have to do is match your shape for shape. So the blue rectangle will come up and connect to the blue rectangle, and the red square will come up and connect to the red square. It should easily snap together just like a puzzle. Red curve is red, blue curve is blue, square is square, rectangle is rectangle. And with your plate secure, give your activation switch. It is very important
Well, that's cool. You try to activate it without it being put together. It sparks.
One happened on the wrong spot. You want blue or red on red?
And with your activation list, if you're going to get the sections 1 and 2. Sections 1 and 2 are your grips. Out of the 4 styles of grips, choose your 2 favorites. Any 2 of those 4 grips. Now, it does not matter which one goes to the top.
Did you have the misfire sound come out of your
Yeah, that's I tried to flip it on when it wasn't put together properly.
Perfect. Each of your grips has a notably thicker, wider band. Those thicker, wider bands.
I would assume the top and bottom.
Activation plates on either side. And then you have both rotating brass sequences, both of them. Just the top to the left, the bar to the right, apply pressure, and then twist the forward, and that's the middle of the blade. Both grips are they should not fall out.
big band, concentrate and see inside right here. We're threading this side.
Again, the thicker, wider band.
Always keep your hand first, top or bottom. So you can see it down to your hand. You need one for the bottom and one for the top. Choose any 2 of 4. Metal against metal. No need to be shy. Get in there. There you go.
Thank you.
Another one for the top. You're welcome.
Emitter was on the top of your chassis.
Excellent. Perfect. To the top. One of the 2.
In all the way down. This requires no pressure. Your system is nice and secure. And then once that emitter is secure, lay your chassis upside down. Over position 4. Choose a couple. Then those power cells, the clothes that it's got on. Choose one couple for the extra power, placing directly over those power cells. Then gently and slowly twist clockwise in and slide to the emitter.
For the bottom. Be careful with that cross thread. Because it can strip the thread until that thread is past. Try turning this upside down. And let gravity guide you. Probably raise it to IV, to your IV, so you can curve. Beautiful, you got it. It's amazing once you got it, you're like, yes. When you're ready for inspection, place it down the hip for me, okay? You're very welcome. When you're ready for and then I like it. Put your engine for the bottom, okay? And then place it up there when you're ready for inspection, okay? May I? Woo, this looks good. I got it to learn.
Oh, thank you. Perfect.
To activate, push up, deactivate, pull down. Are you satisfied with the build?
Yes, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Wow, that's so weird. Okay. Well, I don't want to go hold this
That looks good, Sean.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Let me see. Here's my wife's. I believe so.
Alright, when I say activate the system, activate the activate. I want to get you in battle. Get an advantage spot.
We're going to switch out.
Alright.
Because if you're going to wear it, if you don't have the switch on the same side as your body, then you can accidentally. We want that to activate on the limb.
And it's alive. Yeah, no. Are you all set? Alright. There you go.
I want you to come back. Now I lost the leg. And I really wanted that leg.
Cybernetics, we're just gonna do one.
That's very true. Sorry, that's not. Probably about the start off with the ground walkers.
Exactly, that's not gonna be red.
Walker, that's a person.
Oh wow, your leg's ready. That's great. Let me see over here. Looks great. Wow.
Two activations.
Pretty proud of you. You think it's
Are you satisfied?
Yes, I am. There's a whole other feeling, right?
I got that one for you.
Okay, I'm gonna move out of the way then.
Alright, well done everyone, and now we come to the most delicate part of the process, crystal stabilization. So I need everyone to take one giant step back, please, away from your stations, as my fellow gatherers come by to place your guns inside our crystal stabilization chambers. Now, normally to stabilize the crystal would involve using the force. However, we are not force sensitive. We are just simple gatherers. We had to develop and manipulate technology in order to help us with this process. The process takes us years to perfect. And here's the training on the stuff kind of working out the ins and outs, the do's and the don'ts, mostly don'ts. That's what's happening?
With many parts you began. Yes. With the heart of the saber they are joined. Much more they will become. It is time.
That's the other. Builders, truly the force must be strong in this room. And Prince Yoda consented. And he's right, it is time. So in just a moment, you return to your stations and we will activate your lightsabers. But just as we started this process together, we will activate together as one. So builders, if you're ready, take those steps forward. Place your hand on your hips. Take a deep breath. Focus your energy and together, activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers. You know, best of the lightsaber like the Jedi is for you.
No.
Like them, you too can get the galaxy. Remember, all it takes is a spark. Now if you would, raise them high, and raise them proud. You did it!
Woo!
Congratulations. Please lower anti-activated sabers. The bond is complete.
Complete your lightsaber is. Choose your path or not, but find your way. It can. May the force be with you.
Thank you, Ashia. And thank you, builders. You are as unique and extraordinary as the sabers you now hold in your hands. And in your hands, you hold remarkable power. Remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. So, a saber sheet as you depart today, but not. Now, sadly, that means our time together has come to an end, but your journeys are just beginning. It is time for all of you to make your marks in the galaxy. And who knows, maybe one day we'll stand right here sharing all of our stories. But until that day comes, safe travel, stay here in Black Star Outpost, till the fire!
The fire!
Right down that way, builders, to collect your saber sheet.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Careful out there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Journey made a
And you as well. All right, so we've built our sabers, and that's really a fun experience. And these are actually really, if you haven't done one of these yet, these are really like super heavy, chunky things. Sorry if it's not the best view because I don't really have any place to set up properly. Uh-oh.
Walk to me. Understood. Move. Suspicious behavior may result in interrogation.
This could be a problem.
Your allegiance
Well,
will be with the first order.
maybe if I just, if I'm quiet, maybe they won't notice I'm here. So yeah, quite an experience. These are like really heavy, chunky metal things. This is my wife's. So she chose the like the Freedom, and she chose a blue blade, like so, which is kind of bright out here to really see it, but that's what she chose. I went with the security one, kind of like the Jedi Temple Guard sort of thing. It's more kind of brass and, just silver colored. Little more old-fashioned-y looking. I also went with a blue blade, but I think I'm probably going to head over to the Den of Antiquities and maybe pick up a different blade. Just, maybe a couple of copies, just for variety. But it was a fun experience. It's quite expensive, but you do get, it's a lot more show than, say, Droid Factory, where, you just kind of stand there at a bin and put them together. You have that whole ceremony there, and it's just really cool. But I think it's going to wrap up this video. Probably one of the most expensive videos I've done on this channel. I hope you found it all interesting and entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And may the Force be with you, always.